Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Right now I'm going to share with you two recipes from one pack of chicken. This is my meals on a dime. Now right now I'm cutting up some chicken. The first recipe is going to be chicken with broccoli, fresh garlic, olive oil, and Parmesan cheese and chicken broth. And we're showing you all the ingredients right now. Right now I'm cutting up some pieces of chicken for the first recipe.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground.
So the next step that we're doing is we're going to fry the chicken in a little bit of olive oil. Sorry, I'm skipping over to I'm starting to bread the chicken now and get the eggs ready. So kind of a little bit out of sequence, but we're still learning. We're still getting to know how to make these videos, so bear with us for a little while we get used to it. But like I said, I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone, getting the chicken ready to be breaded while the oil was heating up and putting the chicken in the pan. And we're going to fry that up.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if
Okay, so right now I'm just seasoning up the chicken with a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, little low sodium seasoning salts, and probably salt, pepper. I probably didn't put salt, but definitely pepper.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly.
So I'm getting the broccoli. I'm getting broccoli ready, and I'm going to put that in the mic because it's leftover broccoli that I had from the night before. And I'm still cooking the chicken. I'm going to bring everything together, as you will see coming up. Everything is kind of going to be combined with the pasta. I still haven't started the water yet, but that is going to be coming up in just a few minutes. I'm browning the chicken, and I'm cleaning because I'm always cleaning. I can't help myself.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling.
So now I'm cleaning up a little bit, and I'm getting the water ready for the pasta because we're going to cook about a pound of pasta right now for this recipe in particular. You can cook up to, 2 pounds, however big your family is. Right now I'm just going to use a pound, and that's going to be plenty to feed at least 6 of us. So my 2 older boys sometimes come over during the week, so I like to always make extra just in case. So it usually will feed up to 6 to 8 people. If you make, if you make 2 pounds, if you make 1, it might feed less.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
So now I am using that same pan. I just rinsed it out a little bit, and I am putting some olive oil. You need enough to coat the entire bottom of the pan. And I'm going to add about 6 cloves of freshly chopped garlic. You can use more or less if you want. I love garlic, and so does my family, so I use a lot. And back to when I was doing the chicken, you want to season the chicken with whatever seasonings you like, garlic powder, onion powder, things like that. Not too much salt though, because you don't want to use a lot of salt in it, because the Parmesan cheese has enough salt in it when you top it at the end. So I'm just going to put the garlic in the pan, and I'm going to saute it. Now you want to do that and take it off the burner a little bit, because you don't want the garlic to burn. You want to cook it until you start smelling the fragrant smell of garlic. Then I'm just adding a little bit more seasonings to it, just for extra flavor. And we're just going to keep cooking that until you smell the garlic fragrant. And then we're going to add a can of chicken broth, and we're just going to let that simmer for a few minutes while the pasta is cooking.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high.
So just a little tip for you guys here. I'm making these pastas right now, and what my advice would be, you can use any kind of pasta you want. You could even use wheat pasta, gluten-free. The spaghetti noodles do taste the best with this recipe, if I'm being honest. It just gives it better flavor, but it tastes good with any kind of pasta. But spaghetti is so much better. So now I drain the pasta, and I'm adding the broth with the garlic and the olive oil. And I'm going to combine all of these ingredients together, the pasta, the garlic broth with the olive oil and everything. And I'm going to combine that with the broccoli and the chicken and just toss it all together, as you'll see in a couple of seconds here. And then when you go to serve this, you need to serve it with a really good Parmesan cheese. Not the fresh kind, like a powder kind. And it has to be a really good kind in order to bring out the flavors of the garlic and everything. It is delicious. It's one of my family's favorite meals.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down.
Okay, so now we're going into the second recipe, and chicken cutlets is pretty much, I think most people know how to make it. Just add oil to the pan. I got my chicken already breaded. I'm going to let that oil heat up until it's nice and hot. And then I'm going to add of course, add the chicken breast. You'll see me do that in a few seconds after the oil is nice and heated. So I should mention, once you get the chicken in there and once the oil is nice and hot and you turn it on, you get the chicken cooked on each side for 3 minutes. I usually do 3 minutes, turn it over, and then I'll do another minute or so on each side. So probably around 4 minutes on each side of the chicken, as long as they're thinner chicken breasts, which these were, I cut them in almost like tenderloins.
Keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
So I'm just finishing up the chicken here, and I'm going to get everything together and plate everything. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel again. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys again, and have a good night.
No telling where it goes, driving through days